DC in the building. Chicago. Dominican Republic. Okay, Pedro, what's good? Fort Myers, Florida. Jamaican shoes. I'm in Kentucky. Oh, you on that road. Dana, bro, what it is? Oh, tapping for life. There you go. Okay, thank you, miss. East Oakland. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, what it is. NY, Fort Myers. Okay then, NYC. Damn, family, shit. We got people from all over. Okay then, I love to see it. Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Ohio, man. Floridian in the house. Okay then. Yeah. South Black Southern boy. Nashville. 10 Key. 10A Key. Okay. London, UK. Damn, we got people all the way from London tapping in. All right. Florida's the best state in the USA. That's a good question. Before we get started, y'all go ahead and tell me, what, in y'all opinion, what is the best state currently right now? What state is the best state? Trey, you do your research too quick for me. Florida, Greenland in the building. Please talk about Greenland in the building. I'm from Philly, Texas, Florida. Okay, Cleveland. All right. I don't know, Amir Ali. Cleveland was looking a little bit depressing. I think I seen the other day. I didn't see nobody smiling. Cleveland. South Carolina's pretty. Pennsylvania. What the fuck, Pedro? See, Pedro, this is why your ass stay in the DR. No disrespect to Pennsylvania, but what the fuck does Pennsylvania got going on? They all fucked up, yeah. Charlotte, Georgia. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Nevada, Georgia so far might have the cake. You know what I'm saying? They allow arms and shit. They allow arms down here in Florida too. Yeah, Georgia, Georgia is I think one of those states right now. You know, you got the city. Lad guy, what's going on, fam? You got the city of Atlanta. When we're talking about states or cities that's best for Black Americans, Atlanta holding it down right now. They holding that shit down hard right now. So Miami out of there. Miami out of there. New York out of there. It's just time for, Georgia to shine right now. Before it was NY. At one point it was Cali. It was LA. It was Cali, North. I think South Cali, somewhere over there. Oakland, all that. Yeah, that shit used to be popping. Before it was down south. Down south was the place to be. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Florida. But nah, Georgia got the cake. That's just what it is. They got the most infrastructures. They got the most business, Black-owned business. Shout out to all the ATLians and all the Georgia folks out there holding that shit down. PG County and Maryland still got prominent FBA. Oh yeah, I heard about Maryland too. Maryland holding it down too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's other small pockets that don't get recognized that's also holding this shit down. Wyoming, I don't know. Benji, you just out here calling shit out. I don't know what the hell they got going on in Wyoming. I'm not sure they got a Black population. But anyways, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and discuss, last live. Last live we talked about Selma and, immigrants coming in and infiltrating our civil rights, our historic civil rights march, Selma, for our voting rights, and how they're using their situation, their problems, and act like it's ours, and try to make a solidary point that they're being harassed the same way we were being harassed, which is nowhere close. You see how they took their musty ass out there and started marching, and ain't nobody did nothing about it. Ain't nobody paid attention to it. Ain't nobody recorded it. There was no news outlet. Ain't no police officer went out there messing with them. And that's the thing I keep telling y'all. Whenever they do something, it's not a threat. Marching, we got our ass stumped on that bridge. We got stumped for that. See what I'm saying? People literally got their skulls fractured, stomped on, tear gas, all that. Them damn musty people went out there. Everybody just said, the white folks drive by and say, hey, what are these guys doing on the bridge today? They awfully sure smell. They smell kind of funny today. Oh, what an odd group. And they keep driving. If it was us, there's niggers out here. We have niggers. They're organizing, a lot of them too. They're calling themselves the FBAs. Can you please send out your best patrols? How you doing, Miss Jessica? A funny looking group. This is a odd group. What are they marching about? Is this LGBTQ or is this looks like a rainbow? Right? There's a rain. Oh, I don't know. It smells. Let's keep going. Right. But when it was us, boy, all hell was let loose. Oh no, we gotta stomp them out. Oh, oh hell no, we can't let them march. Man, we had to get the president's approval in order to keep going on our march. See what I'm saying? But anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, we covered that last week. And then later on in the conversation, we got into a rhetoric with a young lady. I believe she was a FBA who considered herself, she said she's not FBA. She said she was indigenous, right? You guys remember that. We had a lady come on, a woman come on and claim that she was indigenous, and she was making comments, she was making remarks in the comments, and I brung her up so we can have, blue hair, so we can have a conversation, because there was something that I said that, I don't know, threw her off. So when we let her up, you know what I'm saying, she got into her rhetoric, and, you know, obviously she came up confused, so, you know, I did what I did. Now, when I went into the YouTube comments, you know, we got all these Indians and indigenous people say, oh, AI, you ain't listen to her. Oh, AI, why you did her like that, AI? Why you did her like that? Maybe you would have listened. She right, AI. She right. You not listening. And I'm looking, right about what? What was I even arguing? Y'all don't even know what you heard indigenous and you just said she right. She right. She said the I word, she right. God damn, boy, y'all moving like the mob. You niggas moving like the mob. You heard the word indigenous, and she all of a sudden she right, 100%. God damn, boy, I'm just shit. Damn, yo, no, she said the I word, so whatever comes out her mouth, she's correct. We can't move like that, family. We can't move like that, family. That can't be how we move out here. See what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong, right is right. I don't care what you call yourself. Wrong is wrong, right is right. I don't care if you got a feather. I don't care if it's a feather in your head. I don't care if it's a damn fez on the top of your head. I don't care if it's a Nigerian crown around your head. Wrong is wrong and right is right. She came up and she was wrong. She was dead ass wrong. Ain't nobody was challenging her or challenging blacks for being indigenous. That wasn't the conversation. Right. She got embarrassed because she didn't know what the term ethnogenesis meant. Yeah, she didn't know what the term ethnogenesis meant. And she didn't know the difference between foundation and founder or founding. We had to break this down. What y'all want me to do about that? That's what the conversation was about. Right. And then she got mad. You see, listen, I'm going to say this for the last time. The only reason why I bring up being indigenous, see what I'm saying? The only reason I bring up being an indigenous is because what it did for me. Knowing what indigenous, me knowing that I was indigenous, what it did for me was it made me have a sense of ownership. You feel me? It made me have a sense of ownership. That's what it did. It made me feel like, I'm not a immigrant to this country. I have lineage that's been here. So I should walk and talk like I've been here. That's it. So the same way white people walk around this motherfucker and act like they can't be bothered to touch, I should have the same kind of mentality, or I should walk and talk like that. That's what it did for me. It didn't make me want to go put a feather in my head. See, and this is where I see some of this stuff is dangerous, because what it does is, you know, you get caught up in calling yourself indigenous. You don't want to put in the work anymore. You feel me? You don't want to put in the work that it takes. There is no fight in being indigenous. That's not where the fight is at. Our fight is for reparations. See what I'm saying? Our fight is for reparations. Now, if you want to claim indigenous and your fight is still reparations, then that's not the problem. But if you're going on a tangent and talking about we don't need no money, who don't need no money? We need some land. Mr. President, Treasury Department, don't give that motherfucker no money. Give me their check. Whatever check they got, give it to me. Obviously, they don't want no money. go give them a piece of property somewhere out there in West Bubblefuck. Give me their check. Right. You don't want your check? Fine. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to your check, nigga. Don't, boy, listen. Just like Allstate, it's gonna be in good hands, shorty. It's gonna be in good hands. Don't you worry about it. Right. So that's the only problem with being indigenous, is that you guys are getting carried away with not remembering what the fight is. See what I'm saying? You can't get rid of white people. If from my understanding, if that's your agenda, you want to own the whole goddamn nation. Until y'all niggas are ready to go to WAR, there's nothing we're talking about, because that's not gonna happen. By 1776, this became the United States of America. So whoever we were back then, it doesn't apply no more, because we have now moved into another kingdom. Right. And a lot of our indigenous tribes, if you guys want to take that route, a lot of our indigenous tribes did the same shit. Whatever you called it, there was a kingdom. First, it was the Olmecs. The Olmecs showed up. So far, that's the first jotted down civilization in America. They came, and then another group came, and then they renamed them, and then they renamed them. The traditions the Olmecs was doing, probably not what the Arawaks was doing. See what I'm saying? Different groups of people, right? That's what happens over time. Ethnogenesis. You develop different cultures. If you were Olmec back then, the weather probably around the world was probably colder. It was probably colder. So your customs and your culture was surrounded by being cold. But then when it started to get hot, now you're in a different culture now. Now you're doing different things. Now you have a new animal to hunt that wasn't around when it was cold. Now your culture changes. Now you call yourself a different group of people. Now your clothing changes. Now the rhythm of what you talk changes. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So, we have to understand the world is always changing. There's nothing new underneath the sun, but nothing stays the same. So the reason why I don't go by indigenous is because there's no fight in it. We were that. We're different groups of people. And this whole indigenous talk, Africa is indigenous. Africans are indigenous to Africa. The fuck does that do to them? What the fuck does Africans call themselves indigenous to Africa do for them? Nothing. It does absolutely nothing. Them niggas out there, they're not walking around with no ownership. Ownership is what's important, not calling yourself a name. Africans own Africa, and you can't tell. They're indigenous to Africa, and you can't even tell. It don't look like it. What's the point of calling you that? You got Jamaicans. Jamaicans are indigenous to Jamaica. You can't tell. The Chinese over there running that shit. The goddamn Asians, the Indians over there slapping them niggas in the back of their neck till they can't go to the beach. Haitians own Haiti. They're indigenous to Haiti. Shit, nigga, I can't tell. To me, it look like the DR run everything. The Dominican Republic. So we can't get caught up in this whole indigenous talk, because there needs to be action, legal, political action behind it. And as we can see, a lot of people are caught. There's people who are indigenous to all of their lands. It don't mean nothing if you have no ownership. So how do we get ownership? We get ownership through reparations. Admitting that chattel slavery happened. Admitting that Jim Crow happened. Admitting that we are a special group of people in America because of the culture we built here in America in the last couple hundred years. That's what we do. That's how you get ownership. And when you have the money, and then when you get money, guess what, nigga? You get to own some shit when you get money, nigga. Right, listen, I don't know what this whole indigenous is about, but a nigga could come from China with a bankroll in his pocket. I bet that nigga be more indigenous to America than you, because he owns shit. Ownership. Yeah, you can walk around that Chinese nigga's house. Hey, I'm indigenous to America. That Chinese nigga gonna look at you like, nigga, I got a bankroll, nigga. Give a fuck about what you talking about. that Chinese, he gonna spread that money in your face. Indigenous this, motherfucker. He gonna show you what some indigenous money look like. That's what you need, nigga. Some indigenous money. Yeah, go get you some reparations. All that talk about you being here, fine. I'm not disproving it, but it don't matter because a lot of people are indigenous to their lands. What that do? We see people with land. They get conquered. Right. The Native Americans that's in those tribes right now. I could roll past a Native American tribe. I bet I got more money than some of the motherfuckers out there. Hey, nigga, look at this bankroll right here, nigga. Look at this bankroll. Look at this bankroll. You out there still staying in TPs, nigga. I could flex on them if I wanted to. Right. So what you do is, and you know, white supremacy, matter of fact, white supremacy showed us, the Jewish community showed us, the Asian community showed us, you know, all these rights of being indigenous and all that shit. It don't matter if you could be a foreigner and come in here and buy up the land. Buy up the land, nigga. Right. We are competing. We're not making statements. The only thing you should be claiming is that you're native to America. That's what you should be. I'm native to America, meaning when America first was incorporated, I was the first group here. I was amongst the first group that was here. And since then, since 1776, this is what we have been through since we've been here. So we're owed this. That's the conversation we need to be having. Right. As soon as if the president come out and say, all right, Black Americans are indigenous, then what? You think everybody gonna be like, okay, yep, they are. You think the Mexicans gonna be like, yeah, amigo, right? My negro amigo, he is, my negro amigo. You are. You think everybody's gonna lay down? Okay, all right, you were here first. Okay, I'll just go back to my home country. You're right. Okay. Right, nigga. Right. Yeah, no. If that's what you were thinking, nigga, think again, nigga. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's not what's gonna happen. Right, nigga. Yeah, you go get the money, nigga. Right. So, I mean, I get it. I understand, but you know, like I said, ownership should be the attitude you have. You know, if you're out there and you're not building your wealth, if you're not or trying to obtain wealth, if you're not out there trying to obtain wealth, what's the point of calling yourself indigenous when a third world motherfucker came in here and got all the loan money? See what I'm saying? If you're indigenous and you're working underneath somebody who is not your skin color and is paying you chump change, what's the point, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Being indigenous needs to come with some form of action. You see what I'm saying? It needs to come with some form of action and some form of, it's a mentality. I have an indigenous mindset. My mindset is, nigga, ownership. I keep telling y'all, I ain't come on here to play no games talking about some damn Jamaicans, Africans, and some damn tellers. That's not what I came on this platform for. I came on this platform to highlight our history and our culture and get into our rhetorics about black businesses, ownership. That's what I came on here for. All that other shit, when someone asked me, AI, someone just asked me in the chat, AI, have you been on a Tether's platform? Fuck no. I don't like going on people's platforms. I'm not here. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to just be arguing with motherfuckers all day. That's not what I'm here for. I scroll past African lives all the time. They be in there, the niggas out there, the niggas. We can't stand the niggas. They call themselves pretendians. Why do they hate themselves? Oh, they go that nigga AI. They go AI in the platform. They here. Bring him up. Bring AI up. Well, I gotta go. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get up out of here. The niggas done spot me in the damn chat. Right. I don't like being other people's platforms. Hell no. Right. And I don't gain nothing. I don't gain nothing for being on their spaces, being around them. They just go, hey, AI, brother. And then when I come up, them niggas be quiet as hell. The whole panel be quiet. AI. What are you, brother? What are you? We heard you have Jamaican. So why don't you claim that, nigga? It's none of your business. What nigga, do you think you think you're indigenous to America? Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not, AI. No, you're not, AI. You're not. And then I just be like, okay. What the fuck? What you want me? What you want me to say? What am I supposed to say to that? How am I supposed to convince a nigga that I have indigenous roots in America? I ain't got no time for that. There's out my day, once I end that live and go move on, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A and I'm gonna get me a number one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me some fries. I might get a brownie, and my day is going to continue. I can't do nothing about that. But anyways, NBA Illinois, tell me, brother, what's going on?
Nothing much. As good as it can be. I just have a question to all the pretendians, because y'all niggas piss me off. I know that we're Black Indigenous. Y'all just make me mad. Can you tell me how being Indigenous is helping out the Maori, the Maori in New Zealand, the Aborigines in Australia,
Exactly.
and the quote unquote red natives or Siberians here and in Canada, or even Latin America for that matter? How is that helping them out? Are they getting money? No. Because I think, what was the one rapper a few months ago? They said for China Doll? Or what was her name?
China Doll. Yeah, China Doll.
So
Asian doll.
this is something.
Asian Doll. There you go.
Asia Doll.
Yeah.
Thank you. So so I did some digging, right? And a little birdie told me the Navajo don't even get money from the federal government. So they're just out there having land, being broke and under poverty for no fucking reason. So what is the purpose of having land and you don't have the money to run that land? That's all we're saying. We're not saying, like, if you want to be indigenous, or I'm not sure if you saw Tariq's video earlier today, but some nigga called in saying that we should identify as bronze. I'm so serious, bro. I'm like, what is that going to do for us specifically if being indigenous doesn't do anything for you? First and foremost, that's my point. If you want to be indigenous, that's fine. My thing is, they don't care if you're indigenous. They want you, what you want to do, right, is just to get what the reparations is for. It's for slavery, neo-slavery, and every mistreatment that happened afterwards. It's like, I can understand the argument if we were under Britain. If we were under Britain, maybe we would have an argument for what you want. But at the end of the day, we're not under Britain, and we're under the system of white supremacy. You can't do anything. They're not going to pack up and just leave. Just get the money and get some sort of land. You're not Indian. You're not going to remove them. Just deal with it. Just actually live in reality. That's all I ask. Your plan sucks. Just live in reality.
God damn, FBI said just deal with it. You're a nigga. You're a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen, maybe because
it annoys me.
Maybe because I love being a nigga more than I like being Indian. I'm sorry. I love being a nigga more than I like claiming to be. I don't do shit. I just told you I don't do shit Indian, nigga. I got on boxes, nigga. I don't walk around with no TP holding my nuts. You know what I'm saying? I like my ass cheeks covered up. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be out there halfway naked. What the hell? And I like to stay in a house, not a TP, nigga. Yeah, I like AC, well-established homes in a community. I'm bougie, nigga. Goddamn, I ain't finna be out there living with the raccoons and shit. And me and the Eagles, you got a damn treehouse with me and the Eagles fighting for a spot in the treehouse. And I'm trying to tell the eagle God chose me. Man, that eagle gonna take a shit on your head, nigga. Talk about the eagle God chose me.
Let me say one thing before I let neighborhood go in. Someone said makes no sense, so fuck my family lineage. I'm not saying that you can ignore that. I'm not saying F your lineage. If you don't have African anything, that's fine. I'm saying there are people in our lineage do, because what applies to you does not apply to everybody. But do you
Right.
know what applies to everybody that even though that you don't want to admit? Slavery. That's what I'm saying.
How you doing, Ms.
Not
Washington?
everybody has a piece of land everywhere. Not everybody was free, unfortunately. But not everybody was not everybody was free. That's the point.
Right.
You
Appreciate that,
can't get
FBA.
around slavery.
Let
Thank
me
you.
get to the neighborhood. The neighborhood. Talk to me. What's going on?
Man, I got two things I want to say real quick. First of
Right.
all, for my Aboriginal people, and I do have some roots in that, so we're not telling you to ignore it. But what I will say is this: all of our original tribes, you don't know who they are. And all y'all gonna do is take on another name of another federalized tribe. And for you freedmen, most of y'all were enslaved by those tribes. You were technically not members of those tribes. So let's keep this really funky here.
The U.S. had to the U.S. had to tell them to give you membership to be part of. They told the natives to give you freemen the membership to be a part of them tribal membership. So he's right.
Absolutely. So you still gonna take on another federal name by doing that. All of our indigenous tribes that are here were erased, you guys. So now you're gonna go claim the tribe of a Siberian. It doesn't make sense. Now the other thing, AI, you're right. We need money, but I'm here to tell y'all, if we don't get money and land, we're in trouble. Because the second they give us the money, they're gonna jack up the real estate and put us back into the shoe. We need both. We can't settle for either one of them. We definitely don't want just land because you can't take care of it without no money. And if you get money and they hog the land, that's why they buying it up left and right now. The cost of the land is going to be so high, you're going to be giving away all your money. So we need them both. We need reparations and we need restoration. Point blank. Period.
Well, I'll say this to that point. I mean, if they amp the price up for us, they amp the price up for everybody. Everybody gonna be pissed off. Even white folks, they ain't going for that shit. So I'm saying, I
The
think
elite gonna have the land already. It's gonna be your problem. They're doing it now. It's going on in America right now. Well, it's hard for individuals to go out and buy an individual house because all the corporations are buying them up now and jacking up. Actually, if you look at the real estate market right now, it's totally out of whack. And here in the next 5 years, when it settles itself out, a lot of people gonna be underwater who living in these big houses because their houses ain't gonna be worth what they think they are.
right, right, okay, I agree. But to that point, if they're already buying up the land, they're not gonna give up their land either. So that's why okay. We do need land. Make sure y'all go buy y'all some land when you get the money. But they're not gonna give up the land that they already bought. You know what I'm saying? So whatever land is there, we just gotta take it, or whatever's on the table. Because if
No,
they're buying up the land now, they're not gonna get that shit up.
like for instance, and like FBA said, all of us are different. But for instance, there is land in my family that I'm finding from Virginia all the way down to Georgia during the migration, where they were just literally ran off the land. They own. You can see them purchase it, but you don't never see them selling it. And
Right.
now when I look it up, it's Walmarts and streets running down through the land. So that, yeah, give us what's rightfully ours, the ones of us who had it, give us our land back and our money. And so then we could turn around because they're going to jack up the land and sell parts of our land to the other people. That way we can keep some among ourselves.
Hmm. Okay, all right. Well, there we go. I got no problem with getting land. Land is very important. We do need land. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got land in our family, and a lot of y'all got to do your research on that. That's more important than genealogy. It's figuring out who owns land in your family, get them family deeds, and go trace that down so you can get some ownership. But anyways, let's get Ishmael.
Yeah, one other thing
Oh,
I want to say too about that. One other thing I want to say about that too is when y'all looking up this land, if you find that a family member of yours is buried on it, at that point it's yours, y'all. All you gotta do is put in the paperwork that is a family plot. So just as y'all looking through stuff, just look and cover all your dot all your I's, cross all your T's. And one other thing, AI, land. Remember this: everything of wealth comes from land. Gold, water, oil, everything of wealth comes from the land. Wood.
Right.
You can't do nothing without the land.
Right. Right, of course. So listen, y'all. When y'all get that check, Go get you some land. You know what I'm saying? Because it is important. But before that, some of y'all could go get land right now. Yeah, and there's some of y'all could get land right now. It's not all land is expensive. Like I said, if you guys trace back your family lineage, you will see that, there's opportunities in your family where they got land. See what I'm saying? So you can start working. That is more attainable right now, if anything. Y'all just got to take that to the court system and have them debates. But I need that motherfucking money. I said, but land is important. Ishmael, go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Talk to me.
What's up? That's right. We need both, right? But so these indigenous people, like, man,
they're not wrong. Like, I understand what they're saying because I teach the rhetoric. I'm the one who pushes the indigenous conversation.
Right, but they're trying to take over the movement. That's the issue.
That's the problem, right?
A movement that they did not start.
Right. It's not that they're trying to take it over. It's just they're purposely derailing it.
That's what I'm saying. They're derailing it.
Yeah. Right.
It's like we're all on code with each other, dude. Just stay on fucking code. That's all you got to do. Let the code be the leader.
They want to argue for 10 more years that we're not black, just to dilute this, just to divert the situation.
And this is the reason why the Hebrew Israelites and the Moors or whoever the fuck that are arguing us not being black don't go anywhere. We want to be niggas. We want to be black. I'm sorry. You go somewhere else with your Moors. Moors, go somewhere else with your indigenous, even though you're letting the Caribbeans in and you're crying about us, quote unquote, letting the Pan-Africanists in.
You know what I think it is, FB Illinois? I think what it is, and Ishmael, what I think it is these people, the Moors, the Israelites, the indigenous, I think what they want to do is they're trying to find ways around the government. They're trying to find a way to overpower the government with a legal standing, which they're not wrong, but we're not living in a government that's going to let you. They're trying to look for the high ground above the government, and you can't. Unfortunately, you can't look for a high ground over the government. We have to go through the government, unfortunately. So we have to have policies in place. So they're trying to find a way to say, hey, I'm this title, you owe it, and I'm owed with the whole land, and you can't say nothing about it. And the government gonna say, what the fuck you think we stole it for, nigga?
I want the chat. I want the chat to search up.
Nigga, you think we stole this shit to give it back to you, nigga? What the fuck, nigga? Nigga, just our neighborhood said, Unc said, land is important, nigga. We're gonna give you all this land. Nigga, please, nigga. You was better off asking for some money, nigga. You was better off asking for some money than for us to give you the land back, nigga, not the whole land. See what I'm saying? So they're trying to look for a way to override our government, and that's an uphill battle. That battle right there, you're looking for white people to come to their senses and say, you guys are owed the land. That's not going to happen unless you're ready to go to WAR. Now, the reason why reparations are more tangible, because they gave it out with the land already. They done it underneath freedmen. See what I'm saying? Or they done it underneath you being a slave. You had that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, that's more tangible than anything. And the land too. But to try to use titles to overpower the government, you know what I'm saying? To use titles to try to overpower the government, to say, I'm this thing and you owe because I'm this thing and I'm owed the whole country. We had to go through procedures. You could get land through procedures. That like I just told neighborhood, some of us already have patents in our name, allodial titles. Allodial titles, just look through your lineage, look through documents, and you will find some. You'll be surprised. Put your name in the Google search. You got some land out there. You can go get that. See what I'm saying? Take it to court. Go through a legal, but don't go in there saying because I'm indigenous, you can't rule like that. But you can rule by saying my name is Johnson. This is my lineage. This is my allodial title from my great great grandfather who owned this property. And listen, and you could just, I'm telling y'all this because I went through this process already. You know what I'm saying? I had a civil court meeting about this. I went for some property down in Miami that my family built. They built that whole community down south in Miami for black folks. And I had the last house on the corner house. I went through this process already. The courts be cheating. They're cheaters. They're lying. The banks, once the bank gets involved, the court can't go against the bank. That I don't know what happened, but back in 2008, the courts can't go against the bank. See what I'm saying? So if that's already an uphill battle when you already have the documentations showing that you have the highest form of ownership, which is a allodial title, I highly doubt that they're going to give you some land because you're indigenous. So this is a much more better way, more efficient. Go in with your name and see what happens. You have a better chance of doing that than try to use a title to say why you're owed something. See what I'm saying? So land is very much attainable. Y'all go ahead and do that research. Okay, who we got next? Push.
Oh, 1 second. I ain't even get the cook yet. Hold up.
Go ahead,
I
brother.
said like 2 words. Hold up. So the thing about these indigenous folks is they looking at our reparations like something that they could just damn near stop. Like, I'm explaining to them, like, part of the reason why we foundational is because we want reparations. Y'all looking for a check. Let me read y'all the 5 pillars of reparations, because it's not just a check, just so people could be more educated. It is restitution, direct compensation; rehabilitation, social investment. I mean, investments in education, healthcare, getting, certain loans, SBA loans. Number 3, satisfaction, acknowledgement of what happened plus justice.
There you go, Ishmael. All right, nigga, you been reading, Ishmael. Okay.
Yeah, I read a little bit. You feel me? Number 4, guarantees of non-repetition, policies to ensure the harm doesn't continue. Number 5, compensation through institutional reform, changing systems that created inequality, banking, business development, taxes. So you can't just boil it down to just a check, like, unless you a damn troll, right? Mm-hmm. And the reason why we call ourselves foundational is because we're saying, okay, you can't call us just indigenous, because you could just say you just, kind of pushed us out the way, you cropped us out the frame, and then y'all did what y'all gonna do to make this country. No, we're saying foundational Black Americans because we are foundational into the creation, into the genesis of what this country is, because this country is a slaveocracy at the end of the day. So you can't say, oh, just forget slavery. No, this is a slaveocracy. And Aboriginals, this Aboriginal girl talking about, oh, I hate when you boil yourself down to slave, like when you just deduce yourself to slave. Yeah, we were slaves. These are the people that fought for you to have the liberties that you have. Foundational Black Americans created democracy because there was no democracy in this country before we created it. Our civil rights movement.
There you go, Ish. Boy, you snapping right now. Listen, I'm going to say this quick point. Aboriginal Indigenous had its time already. Before 1776. You had your time already. See what I'm saying? Whatever happened, white supremacy took over. You know what I'm saying? We didn't lose, but y'all, hey, they found a way. What? So we had to go ahead and move these chess pieces and found a way. We just playing chess. Somebody might move a piece up, and they just up right now. We got to move a piece back. So whatever that time frame was, whatever we was going through during that period of time, they moved the chess piece. Now we got to move again. What's our next move? You can't get stuck in a chess piece that we already played that game already. We played it. So I'm saying it happened. So now we're here. Right. We didn't lose though, because we undefeated like a motherfucker. We didn't lose because of the slaves kept going and kept fighting, because of FBAs. They continued to fight. They continued to work underneath this new oppression or system. Like Ishmael said, underneath Jim Crow, segregation, redlining. See what I'm saying? That's what kept us undefeated. Right. Under the terms Black.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, everybody. Then I got to get it pushing.
This is my thing, right? For the indigenous people. I've been seeing this with the Creoles and the mulattoes as well. If you don't want to identify as being Black American, you shouldn't be getting reparations either. or even be in that conversation. Like nothing at all.
Damn,
If you're not black, then don't give a fuck.
you got this dark spirit.
It's
You
not a
talking
dark
That's
about
needed
spirit.
black.
though.
I'm
We
just saying.
need that.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
We
It's
but
need
either
that.
if you're black or you're not black. If you don't want to be black, then stay the fuck all the way over there and
End
don't
up
Right.
get
arguing
any
about this
money
for
when it
10 more
comes.
years. We're gonna end up arguing about this for 10, 20 more years if it's up to them.
For no reason. It's just semantics. That's what's
But you
pissing
know
me
what? You know
off.
what? I'll summarize what you just said because you're right. If you're calling yourself, or if you're, I don't tell y'all what to call yourselves. What I always say, I do not tell y'all to call yourselves anything. I don't care what y'all call yourselves, Moors, Indigenous, Hebrew. It don't matter to me. Just don't tell other people what to call themselves. And if you're gonna go against the agenda, or if you're gonna undermine our process of obtaining reparations, asking all these questions, why you call yourself black? You're not black. What does it mean? What does it mean? Then I'm gonna have to say, like FBA Illinois said, okay, well then you don't deserve it then. Cool, you're right. You don't deserve it. You're right, FBA Illinois. But anyways, let's get the pusher for life. Talk to me, what's going on? Pusher for life, brother. Your mic muted. Pusher for life. There you go.
Nah, bro, I wasn't even paying attention. Like, I've been fucking chilling. But what I was saying is, my family got hella property in fucking North Carolina, everywhere. And it is what it is. Like, these crackers ain't never gonna give us shit. We gotta work for it and build
Pusher,
like we did
Pusher,
back in
where you from, Pusher?
Dirty Jersey.
You from Dirty Jersey?
Yeah.
What's your ethnicity?
Uh, I'm African American or black, however you say it.
Okay. All right. So you say, and then you're saying white. What is exactly are we looking for white people to give us?
Shit, because they ain't gonna give us nothing.
I don't understand what you're saying. We're old, and first of all, they gave us our reparations already. We already got our land. They just took it back. So I'm not understanding what you're talking
Don't we
about.
pay taxes?
All right. So I mean, anyways, you know what I'm saying. So see, the problem with us is we already have people like this in our community. That's if he is FBA or not. I don't know. We got people like this. We got the immigrants. Then we got the indigenous people, and they all got an opinion on our reparations. We're not gonna get it. They're not gonna give us nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like these saying we gotta work for it, like as if other groups of people work for it, as if other people work for it. So what does working for it look like, Pusher?
Working for it look like us sticking together and fucking putting all of us into one, like they stick together and stop being ignorant and fucking turning each other down. Like it's a together thing. They stick together. We don't stick together. We always against each other. We like crabs in a barrel all the time. And it don't make no
But
sense.
hold on. Okay, brother. So what does and then what? When we come together, then what?
When we come together, we'll get more,
Get more of what?
What is come
whatever we
together?
want.
Hold on. You see, so what I like to do is I like to walk people down for their ideology because there's no end result. How would that close the wealth gap?
How would it close the wealth gap?
Yeah.
How would it close the wealth gap? If we all stick together and stop putting each other down and build like we did back in the day and have a bond and stop killing each other, we'd get a whole lot more, bro. Whole lot more.
A whole lot more. And you think after 200 years of being, or 400 years of being behind economically, we just caught up 60 years ago. My great grandmother, her generation, we just started to create economy or money 60 years ago. The black community finally started to make a little bit of money. Just started. These other groups of people had 200 years, and some got some form of reparations. What is coming together going to do if we don't? What are we coming together with? Right, exactly. See what I'm saying?
I can't say
Technical difficulties.
Okay, if there's 10 of me's and 10 of me's all been in the same position, we all got the same pockets. I got 10, what you got? 10, you got 10, you got 5. Damn, nigga, you only got 5, nigga. Goddamn. The fuck we gonna do with you? Exactly. So I'm not understanding.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
His talking
First
point
nigga
ran
say,
out.
"Oh, he got 5. What we gonna do with you?" That's the problem. You know what I mean? We gotta.
No. I think I addressed the problem. The problem is you have no answers, and the answers you're giving are very vague. You're trying to ignore the fact that we're 200 years behind. So even if we were to come together,
we always gonna be behind. We're always gonna be behind. We've been behind since.
Okay. So, brother, then what do you?
What's it gonna change?
So okay,
Like,
I get it. I get it.
Us
now,
killing
brother.
each other ain't changing nothing.
I get it now, brother. I get it now, brother. So what you're saying is, since we always been behind, we should give up the fight to make demands of what we're owed. If someone if you gave me $400 and I told you I'm gonna pay you back, and I never did, and you see me every day, you gonna let that go, nigga? Especially when you're hurt.
Because it ain't worth it.
But he'll let the government do it to him.
Boy, hey, let me tell you, this nigga be at my front doorstep every day.
Bro. I swear to God,
yo,
I swear to God on
hey,
my mother.
yo, you got that 400? Hey, man,
I got motherfuckers that owe me money now.
400.
What you talking about?
Right.
I don't do that.
I know. Hold on. I know
that,
niggas who chase down niggas for less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not like
right.
that.
I know niggas who will hit me up 7 years later. Yo, remember that $75, nigga? If you ask me for $75 right now, nigga, you need more help. This 75 I'm about to give you not gonna help you. If it took you 7 years to ask for some $75. Anyways, brother, so you're okay with somebody owing you something and you just stepping away, and then your biggest comeback is coming together while they're wait, hold on. Let me talk. I'm asking you a question. Hold on. I'm asking you a question.
I'm supposed to kill you for $75.
No. So your biggest answer is for us to neglect the fact that we're 400 years behind. Come together and be okay and be okay with being behind. And then to your point about unaliving each other. The point about unaliving each other. What is the most crimes Black Americans commit by stats?
I don't know. Let me know.
Fuck, nigga, you over here talking about you do this, you unaliving, and you don't know shit. Majority of our crime is financial crime, sir. We commit the most financial crimes
because we have to take care of
that
our
dude's
families.
Jamaican, by the way.
Oh, he's Bumbleclot.
Yeah,
you
that
Jamaican?
Nigga's Jamaican.
Who?
Who this nigga?
I ain't never been Jamaican in my life.
Everybody go on his profile. You can see
American.
it. No, that nigga got dreads like a motherfucker. Bro, he's not Black American.
Straight American. I can tell you my real name, bro.
No, the fuck he's not. He's Jamaican.
My family got plots in North Carolina. I could take you to Raleigh, North Carolina.
You like a poor man's Lord Jamar.
My last name Jones. What you talk about?
Okay, so brother, if you're Jamaican, then I understand why you don't understand.
Been Jamaican.
Okay, so now that I told you majority of our crimes are financial, now what?
Huh?
But this man just said we not working hard enough for what we want, but we working to get reparations, and then you working too hard for that.
It's a good point, Ishmael. So how you gonna down us for saying we're not working hard enough, and you see we're not working hard with an agenda, and now you're saying they ain't gonna give it to you? Niggas like you, bro, squares, nigga. You a player hater. You a player hater. You see that we have an agenda. Your agenda sucks.
250 years.
Your agenda sucks. Nigga, you a horrible leader. I hope you're not a leader to nobody. You got a family? You got kids?
I take care of mine.
Oh, fuck.
My kids don't want for nothing.
Somebody called on people on him and his kid. He's not a good leader.
Somebody gonna let him lay up with them.
This nigga suck. Boy, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for your baby mama, your kids, nigga. You are a sorry ass leader. Is that your answer? I just told you, majority of our crimes are committed because of financial reasons. And you just told us what? Forget about the reparations? So you don't want the crimes to stop?
The small hats deserve it. The Japanese deserve it. The Native Americans deserve it, except for us. We the only one that don't deserve it.
I never said we don't deserve it, but they're not going to give it to us.
Anything.
You've been fighting for 400 plus years.
So you're a loser. Okay, I get it. I get you.
What are they going to hand to you?
Okay.
Pessimist.
All right, hold on. He's not a
pessimist.
It's not that.
Pessimist. I ain't never begged nobody nothing.
Hold on.
What you talking about, clown?
He's one of them sorry ass niggas that doesn't know how to fight. He doesn't know how to use politics. He don't got no nuts. He don't got no nuts because you don't sound like you dropping shit, nigga. Talking about some damn forget about reparations. What kind of sorry ass coward ass shit is that? Talking about they not gonna give it. Would you tell that to your boss? Would you tell that to your boss?
He gonna come to us with his chest out.
Hold on, Pusha. Would you tell that to your boss that you work for? Did you work a job, Pusha? You work a job?
No, I have my own business.
You okay? So if you contract with somebody, if you contract with somebody,
I don't contract with nobody.
So what kind of business you run, Pusha?
I'm a hustler, nigga. I hustle my whole
you
life.
Sell drugs, nigga. You sell drugs, nigga. Oh Lord, nigga. That shit not even a good business no more, nigga. That's sorry. You sell drugs. You a drug dealer. You sell drugs.
On my mama, I don't sell drugs anymore.
That's what you do in 2026, nigga. In 2026, that's the best you could do, nigga.
No, brother, don't sell drugs.
So what kind of business you got?
I buy from my peoples and I sell clothing and don't pay no taxes, don't do none of that shit. I take care of my kids. Whatever, bro. Like, what you want to say?
Okay, all right. Financially, you don't sound literate at all.
Financially, I take care of my kids, bro. My kids got the electric scooters the year they came out, electric bikes, whatever it is. I take care of my kids, nigga.
Man, nigga, the IRS coming
to eat every night.
Hey, I can make one quick point before the other brother go. He won't advocate and protest against the government to give these give these immigrants all these SBA loans and all this free rent, right? But he'll come over here and try to convince us that we not finna get what we demanded.
Exactly.
Hey, bro, you can demand it all.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna say this. So I'm gonna need proof. They just sent the Galaxy. Hold on. They sent the Galaxy to drop you. They sent the Galaxy to drop you. So I need you to prove to me that you got some money to send a Galaxy back so you can hop on. That's the rules of my panel. If you're not, shut your broke ass up, dumbass nigga. The fuck. Anyways, scared, not scared. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, bro? Man, y'all just cook, bro. Peace to the space, peace to all the brothers and sisters in here. Man, you know what I noticed? Cause listen, man, I'm one of the people who I wish it could be the way it was, with all us could claim our indigenous roots and this, that, and the third, but they played a trick bag on us, man. So even when we arguing in spaces against these people, the pretendians or whatever the case may be, it's like they have a more standing because they got the government and the money on their side. And we coming from the grassroots fighting for what's ours. So it's always going to be looked at as we trying to claim something that's not ours. So from the start of this country, let's just say in the 1700s, 1776, we claiming all of since then. And that's just what we got to start our standing at. We got a history we could.
Oh, you got a phone call.
History up against any of these dynasties. Simple as that. That's just how I look at it. So, and the last thing I'm gonna say on that, I noticed like when you be making your arguments and not even just you, all the people that's sharp in our culture, that's sharp with their brains. Like when we make our certain arguments, you'll repeat it back to them exactly what they said. You just may switch the words up a little bit. You may just say it right in layman's terms, what they not trying to say. And they'll be like, I didn't say that. Nah, dude, you literally said that, bro.
You said it.
You literally just said that. You just trying to use different verbiage and think we not slick enough to catch it. You said that.
Right.
Exactly. Simple as that.
Nigga just said give up, roll over, and just let white supremacy keep stomping on you, nigga. So we got people in our communities who are okay with being stomped on. They're okay with being, and we call that the coon class. They're okay with white supremacy with their foot on their neck. Just be a good nigga. Just be a good. That's that good nigga inappropriate behavior. Be a good nigga, bruh. Don't bother them white folks. Don't bother them white folks for no damn reparation. Why you bothering white folks? Don't bother no white folks for no reparations, brother. That's why I'm not even gonna say it. Don't bother no white folks for no reparations, brother. For what? Just go hustle. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, brother.
You're not gonna get it anyway.
You're not gonna get it. Be a good nigga like Toby. Be
When
a
he
good
tell his
Toby
kids
nigga.
they not gonna get something,
And knowing damn well he wouldn't take that deal from a regular nigga on the streets or anybody when he got kids to feed. If you know you got kids to feed and a nigga don't pay you and you know you need that bread, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know you're not gonna let that ride. I don't know that now nigga who gonna let that. You know a nigga owe you to, and you got kids to take care of, and a nigga just flying with your money, posting your money, act like he don't owe you. The same treatment you would give a nigga on the streets is the same kind of energy you need to have for white people about these reparations. They owe you, nigga. The same way you would get on my ass if I owed you $1,000. The same shit. They owe you. Anyways, let's get to Ishmael Seminole. Ishmael Seminole, talk to me, brother. What's going on? And I'm Ram Goop. We're preaching division because you other niggas suck. Y'all suck. You cuckoo bird immigrants, y'all suck. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all come over here, be grateful for just being here and shit. You don't fight for shit. You don't help our communities. Y'all niggas suck. Right, now for the other immigrants who are riders, okay, kudos to them. But you nigga, boo. Hey,
Hey, tell that
Japa
nigga.
nigga, keep your mic muted. I hear the feedback. Ishmael or Island Seminole, talk to me. Your mic muted.
Me or him?
Island Seminole. Your mic muted, brother Island.
Hey, tell that nigga we ain't preaching division. We preaching unity among ourselves.
Unity amongst ourselves and nigga division for you other niggas. Unity amongst ourselves and we being divisive like a motherfucker against you other niggas. But unity amongst ourselves. We becoming united. But we divided from you other niggas. Hell yeah, nigga. I love that. I love that division word too much. That divided, divisive.
But we can't be divided. We were never together. How can you divide something that was never together?
Right. Exactly. Hey, I've been watching Beauty and Black. I've been watching it. Yeah, Ram Goop. You is a goop. Talking about some preaching some division, nigga. We ain't never been divided. Give me a time, Black Americans. Matter of fact, come up here. Bring your gook ass up. And by the way, if y'all don't know what gook means in Florida, Miami, that means a lame.
A lame or a goofy.
A lame or a goofy. We call him a goop. Gook ass nigga. Island Seminole. So since you can't unmute your mic, brother, I don't know why your mic not getting unmuted, but we're gonna have to skip you.
There you go.
That
I didn't realize it was on mute. But I just wanna like ask a few questions, right?
First of all, brother, what's your name? Where you from?
I'm from the Bahamas, but my roots trace back to Florida.
Okay.
My great grandfather, he was a Seminole chief, Billy Barkus. He came over here and settled in the islands in the early 1800s. Him and a bunch of family members from Florida. So my roots go back to Florida.
Right.
You know what I mean? So y'all are my brothers and sisters. I know that for sure. We got documented evidence over here.
The
Wait, hold on, FBA Illinois. Let him talk. Go ahead, brother.
We got documented evidence in here in terms of telling us where our people are from. We got a whole bunch of Seminoles living in the Bahamas. Now, never mind you, the Bahamas is less than 60 miles away from Florida. Mm-hmm. We can see the Miami lights from Freeport.
I know.
That's one of our islands.
I can see y'all. I know. I know how close it is.
Yeah. So, and a lot. Pardon me.
What's your question?
So I just wanted to point that out because we also receiving this education that we are from Africa and things like that, false education, and it have a lot of our people mind twisted. Along with that, there was a lot of the slave trade, in my opinion, and what I found out was.
Brother, you're not asking a question. I want to hear your question.
Okay, so in terms of reparation, and I just want to make it clear.
No.
Is
Go
it
ahead.
just the money or is it the land?
Well, I'm gonna say two things.
Yeah.
We already went over the 5 pillars of reparations, and it wouldn't go to you because your people or that group of people, they left and went to the Bahamas. They were trying to escape from chattel slavery, and then they went to the Bahamas, or the war that was going on in Florida. They went down to Bahamas, and because you left, you're now not entitled to any forms of reparations from the United States of America. It's not slavery. Reparations is just not for slavery. It's for Jim Crow, redlining, and segregation. If your people weren't here after 1865 or during 1865, you get no forms of reparations. Now you do have a lot of Bahamians, because I don't want to down y'all. Y'all do have the lineage to us, because what most people understand is the Bahamas didn't get um African slaves. They didn't get African slaves like that. They ain't. So majority of people who are there are indigenous people and people from America. You guys have our bloodline, but you're not attached to our reparations because you didn't stay for the full history. See what I'm
Nah,
saying?
but we having talks within our government itself in terms of reparation.
Yeah,
Same way.
there you go.
But
Yeah, okay.
yeah, but even so, like my family on both sides, they own a whole bunch of property. You know what I mean? On Andros Island. If you got some time, check out Red Bay Key, Andros. That's
Okay.
where my family from the Americas, sorry, from the main island, migrated. You know, and along with that, kind of like we already been paid off through the British government because the government leave the land in for the people.
Right.
And sorry, the British government. Now we have our own independent government now. So
So
what
you got
we have something called crown land. So you
Mhm.
could apply for crown land and get a crown land for little or nothing. You
Yeah,
understand?
okay.
'Cause we got
That's good for you. So what I'm saying is most Bahamians, at least the ones that I've seen or dealt with, you guys, that's a fight amongst you guys. Some of y'all believe that some of you came from America, and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all are proud Bahamians who said your lineage comes from the Bahamas. So whatever that fight is about lineage, that's on your island. That got nothing to do with Black Americans who have stayed and been here
yep.
for a long time. Now, if a Bahamian assimilates to our culture, kudos to them, because down here in Florida, Miami, that was the first group of immigrants to come into this land, and you guys did
But
help.
are they just coming home?
Oh,
You understand? Are they
right,
just coming home? You know what I mean? Because
right, but
you know what I
because
mean? It's just coming home.
all coming home, right? But
Yeah.
because you left during chattel slavery, you've been labeled as a Bahamian.
Yeah.
You no longer
I
qualified for.
nationality. Correct. You know what I mean? But in terms of root, we can never get rid of our roots.
okay.
No,
You know
no,
what I
and
mean?
no,
But please,
I'm not here for that.
yeah.
I'm not here to erase your roots because I understand the history. All I'm just
Yeah.
saying, you just don't get any reparations. That's it.
Yeah.
Not for.
Understood.
Okay.
Understood. You know what I mean? It ain't something I'm looking for personally in terms of getting the mainland people reparation.
Right.
It's just, I just thought I'd bring that up because, we are brothers and sisters. Even though we separate by waters, we are brothers and sisters. But, what's for y'all is for y'all.
Well,
You know what I mean?
brother.
What is
Go
for
ahead.
us is for us. You know what I mean? So I get where you're coming from.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
did he
Y'all
say
have a good
he
night.
had family still in the States that never left? I thought he said, hey, Alan, did you say you had family here that you knew that never left though, that was still here?
Island Seminole, your mic still muted, brother. You got to unmute your mic.
Okay, so in terms of the Pretendians, they come to the Andros Island.
No, that's not what I asked. I asked you, didn't you say that you had family still in Florida that never left?
Okay, so again, I'm not over there to find out the details, but in terms of my mother and my grandfather, in terms of me doing my genealogy, I found out our grandfather was Billy Brackets. He fought in the Seminole War.
No, what he's asking is, do you currently have family members who are in Florida or in the United States?
I'm trying to to find out these things because
okay.
I'm trying to find out these things.
All right,
So
okay, all right.
yeah,
I got you. So yeah,
all right,
that side of your family will get reparations.
right.
So you need a good point. Yeah, you need to talk to them about break you off a piece if they fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, appreciate you, Island Seminole. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Yeah, y'all. You see, not every Caribbean or person is out to like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to give people the time to fully get their thoughts together and say what they have to say. I think at the end of the day, he wants to figure out if he gets anything from his side of the family that never left. And the answer is yes. Now he got the bad genes and went to the Bahamas, but it's people who stayed here, they do get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways.
No, I'm not looking for reparation. I'm just trying to trace my lineage in terms of people who are Seminoles in the Florida region and so on.
Then you wouldn't look in Florida. Most Seminoles didn't stay in Florida. They left and they went to Oakland. Oh, not Oakland. Oklahoma. Yeah. So that's where you would search for that. Most Seminoles went over there.
Yeah. They in Miccosukee, Oklahoma, right outside of Tulsa, but. There is two bands that did stay in Florida, which was John Horse's band and one more, which became, the Seminole tribe of Florida. But the majority of them are in Oklahoma.
Yeah, so that's where you look, bro. That's where you start off. Start off from there. But appreciate you. Let's get Japan nigga, Jap nigga.
How you doing, AI?
Is this Rohan?
No, no. I don't know who that is, but no, how you doing?
You gotta go.
Bitch ass nigga, fuck you.
Why did you get so hostile? No, bitch ass nigga, fuck you. Anyways, Black Issues, what's going on?
Bitch ass nigga, fuck you. Bitch ass nigga, you hear this nigga, man? What? Hey, yo, he sound like a soft ass geek, man.
Bitch ass nigga, fuck you. Like I stole his homework or some shit.
Sound like Sylvester. But yo, man, you see, these people, I mean, like, what's the problem that we want to identify with ourselves, that we want to, be respected of who we are, that, we self-claim ourselves. I mean, everybody seem to have a problem. But once again, I'll bring this up to something I've been saying for a while. But as long as we were going along with Black African American, ain't nobody had shit to say there. Everybody was all cool in the game. But soon we saw self-identifying, now everybody's got a thorn up their ass, But fortunately for foundational Black Americans, man, we have this molecule that's in our DNA. It's called resilientness. And all of us, and even yourself, are born with that resilientness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how we are. Right. Even if you are half this or half, but you got half FBA, that resilientness is going to come through true in your heart, because you're going to see the wrongs and you're going to see the fight that we always doing, and we have to go against all these people with. I mean, it's sad that these people have all this energy for us, and they have all this energy for what we're trying to do, but they don't have none of that energy for the government of their homelands to try to go and make something, happen for them and make something better for them,
Right.
But, we're probably the only people that have that resilientness, because we're still in the country that oppress us, and we fight those people in that country that oppress us, make lanes for ourselves in that country that those people oppress us, and not only for us, for other people to come in to be dumbasses and to try to go against the very people who make the lanes for them and themselves, man. I'm gonna land right there, tell you some more stupid motherfuckers.
I appreciate that. Right. No, most definitely. We do. Man, you could just tell who's Black American for real. Like, just how they talk, how they act. Before you look at any facial features, just we move different. We have a sense, like even down here in Miami, you know what I'm saying? When we get around these other Caribbeans or what, you can just tell they grew up in a different household. Like, they're a tad bit more docile. They don't like to step on toes, and they don't really want to attack white supremacy. They're a little nerdy meaning like not smart, but like weird. Like they kiki laugh at shit that's just kind of like That was funny, nigga. Little quirky. The girls are little like, you know what I'm saying? They're weird too. You know what I'm saying? They're goofy. They're goofy. You know what I'm saying? Geeky and like they don't see a problem with white folks. That's one of the biggest things that I noticed is that they hardly see a problem with white folks. They think it's okay. But anyways, let's let this Ram Goop guy, this
Before you
Goop
go
ass
to
nigga
him, they
talk.
need to look at your screen and start tapping, man. Our brother ain't it but 42,000, y'all. We gotta give him at least a 50. Come on, y'all. Why we playing today? So
I appreciate that,
yeah, let's get him to 50. Hey, and I like how you handled the Bahamian dude because for the most part, with my interactions, the Bahamians don't seem to be tetherish. They, you know,
Yeah, we have a lot of Bahamians down in Miami, and a lot they've been here since I think the early 1800. No, some of them passed. Some of them in the 1800s. They've been since the 1800s. See what I'm saying? But they've been here for so long that they're not even really Bahamian because they're culturally Black Americans because they've been here for so long. They've been here for about 4, some of them 5 generations. So some of them, most of them just ain't experienced chattel slavery. A lot of them came in as contract workers. See what I'm saying? They came in as contract workers, and some of them went back home. A lot of them didn't even stay. But the ones who did stayed, they kind of assimilated into our culture. Like I said last time, I never heard a Black American. I never heard a Bahamian out their mouth say they built America, built Miami. Most of the people who say Bahamians built Miami are Haitians. The Bahamians, they come out and say, no, brother, we don't let no Haitian speak for us, brother. We know what it is. We don't play them kind of games, brother. We don't. We know Black Americans were here. We was building with them. So as far as Bahamians go, a lot of them are culturally Black Americans because they were here for Jim Crow, redlining, and segregation. That's one of the early groups who came in at a load and that were here during that time. So I'm saying, but anyways, but still, some of them you still got to check some of these Bahamian ass niggas too, because some of them they're prideful too. They be talking sideways, and they will be a tether. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta watch them, hear what they gotta say. But anyways, let's get Ram Goop going. Go ahead, brother. Ram Goop. I don't know what's going on in Bumbleclot, Jamaica, but you got to hit the unmute button to talk. I don't know why you hit it to talk. It's your time to talk, brother. Unmute the mic.
This nigga was crying in the comments, by the way.
Nah, he
You
can't.
done scared him, man. Why you done scared that man? That man, you know what I mean? You done scared him.
There you go.
Can you hear me
Damn.
now?
Yeah, brother. What's
Hear me
going
now?
on?
First of all, you should be ashamed. You're all working for the man. This whole discussion about division and
where you from, brother?
you all is ops, bro. You all is ops. Don't worry where you from. You come across my FYP, and guess what? The negativity and the hatefulness sounds disgusting.
Brother virgin out.
Let me
You
finish,
know
man. Let
where
me finish.
I
Let me
from.
finish.
He virgin out.
I talking to Joe Chicken. I'm speaking to Joe Chicken. I'm talking to you. Take it easy, bro. Listen now. You have a mixed heritage. Be proud of yourself. Don't be hateful. The negativity you spitting, it ain't sound right. You see what I'm saying? Then guess what? Black Americans got their thing going on. Nobody knocking them.
Suck your mom.
Hey.
Wait. Hold on. Let him talk.
I ain't talking to you niggas. Take it easy, bro.
So what part of VI you come from?
Wait, so brother, hold on. Before you go, you got to tell us, address yourself. Where are you from? What part of the islands are you from? Please don't say the Bahamas. It's just when we give a nigga some credit. Just when we give a nigga, oh, he Bahamian. Oh, Lord, the Island Seminoles say he Bahamian. Just when we just gave the Bahamian some
Nah, you
credit.
sound like a VI, man.
Just when we gave the Bahamian, someone said, FBI Illinois say he's Jamaican. All right, so listen, Bumbleclot.
To me too.
Bumbleclot or whatever the hell you from, nigga. There's nothing wrong.
VI.
There's nothing wrong with being a Caribbean. That's not what we're down to you for. We're down to you for how you act in America is what we're down to you for, not for your lineage. We're not tribalistic like y'all ass. We don't go off of what you this, that we can't fuck with you. We heard your rhetoric, we seen how you acted, and now we're dealing with you accordingly. That's it. This whole us being divisive, you can't name a time where we were together. Since you guys been here, you didn't assimilate to us. You didn't go against white supremacy, and you didn't come here to help. You came here to better yourself, get opportunities, And that's it. So I'm not understanding when we were together and why you need to come together with us and not your own people. Go ahead, Ishmael. Sound like you had something to say.
My grandmother is Jamaican, right?
Right.
And
You
you
should be
know,
ashamed of yourself.
right.
You should be ashamed of yourself. If you really know yourself, the
But
stuff
you're
you're
not
saying,
even
you're making
Jamaican, so
mistakes.
what the hell is you talking about?
By the way.
You're
The
like,
guy,
what the hell? Back to what I was saying. You feel me? My grandmother is Jamaican, and my mom had to, she had to go through different microaggressions from Jamaicans, like, cause she had got, a doctorate and a couple masters, and this one Jamaican dude was like, oh, that's your Jamaican side that made that possible. That's your Jamaican side that would give you that ambition and give you that smarties, right?
Right.
So these are the microaggressions that they
They
do.
microaggressive as fuck. They like to what they do is they like to big up their country while they're in our country and make these slick remarks. Oh, you Yankee man, you you Yanks, you a Yankee man. You don't like as if that's a bad thing. Like I told you, I'm half Jamaican. In my Jamaican household, they call me Yankee. Oh, yeah, Yankee, you a
Yeah.
Yankee. What the fuck? And what's wrong with that? The same
But
with
you more
the same.
American though, AI.
Huh?
You can tell you more American because
The
goddamn
American,
it,
that's why.
Your Jamaican is trash, and you. I'm an
Nah,
American.
nah, nah, real shit. Nah,
I'm an
real
American.
shit.
I can chat more y'all talk than I saw man. When go on
Nah,
to the
nah.
people that like to
Listen,
see. I see it.
listen, black issue. I couldn't even understand it, bro. Listen, when my grandma used to speak, I was like, "What? What are you saying?" Like they had to speak slow to me in order for me to understand what they're saying, because I can't. I didn't grow up around it. Yes, I grew up around my daddy. My daddy,
I
Black
grew up
American.
around it. I ain't gonna lie, I grew up around it. I know I do know what they be saying, but when I
I don't
went to
understand.
Jamaica, when I go to Jamaica, it's like, oh yeah, bro, you got a drop of blood that make you Jamaican. Your grandma Jamaican, that make you Jamaican. When I'm over here, the Jamaicans call me a Yank. So I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
They call you foreign too. They call you foreign too. I never from foreign. Which part I come from foreign? Where I come from, Booyah, Tarat, I see it. I saw them talk there, some man. You know what I mean? We are going into that yard talk. I saw the yard people, them are going, some man.
You all sound more Caribbean than Caribbean people. Yeah, you all sound like we straight on Caribbean. So what's
No, I'm speaking patois like the Jamaicans. True, I'm foundation Black American, but I can chat patois fluently. You know, see it?
I can't do that shit. I don't have.
That's why I tell you, AI, I say, your patois is trash. you got beautiful English, but trash patois.
You say your Jamaican is trash.
It is, bro. It's big trash. I can't understand this shit. I can't speak it, can't understand it. Don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? I just not good at it. But anyways, Ram Goop, my last point. Like I said, you keep saying we're working for the man, we're working for the man. All that, but you didn't come here to fight the man. You didn't come here to fight no white man. So stop saying we're working for the man. You ain't finna do shit. Matter of fact, the only people you need to do something for is your people on the island who need you now. Because obviously it's been 60 years and y'all ain't help us out with shit. See what I'm saying? You guys have been highly critical of us, always talking down of us. You got these little slick rhetorics in your households about us, and we know it. You're talking to a bi-ethnic. So I know it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't lie about it. There's nothing to be for us to come together about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding why it's an issue now. And we're not being divisive. We're just saying we're more focused. I'm just go ahead and drop it because you're gonna talk. We're more focused, and they send galaxies. We're more focused on us as we watch you guys be. We seen y'all come into this country and we seen y'all assimilate with each other. We seen how y'all move. We seen the Asians do it. They built little China. We seen the Africans do it. They built Dusty Nigeria America, whatever they did. We seen the Somalians do it. We see the Cubans do it. We seen other groups of people put their culture first. If I'm applying for a job and I happen to not be Haitian, but there's another nigga who's Haitian and the boss is Haitian, y'all gonna click up. The minute y'all speak Creole, hey, it's almost like I don't exist. So y'all do it. As soon as a nigga speak patois, if a nigga speak patois, oh, you from the yardie, man. Oh, y'all click up. Right. So you guys put your culture before anything. When you open restaurants, you hire each other. See what I'm saying? When it comes down to uplifting your culture, you do a great job at that. Right. When you come into our neighborhoods and our cities, you don't help our communities. You just take and you send money back home. You tell us all the time, we just send money back home. You're sending back money back home within our communities that we've built and have been infiltrated. And you have contributed to underfunding our communities. Right. So where are we coming together at? I'm not understanding. And I don't see what the problem is. What's the problem with us wanting to focus on us? Right. Bob Marley, go ahead. Bumble Clock.
How you doing, my brother?
What's going on? What's your name? Where you from?
So I'm from the Caribbean,
Okay.
and I didn't know you were Jamaican, bro. How are you even like talking when you're Jamaican?
What do you mean? How am I even talking when I'm Jamaican?
You're not even full FBA, right? Like who are you to tell
No.
people that about who are you? You're not even FBA, bro. You're not fully FBA. You're Jamaican, nigga.
So what it's called is it's called don't be a suck ass nigga. Don't be a sucker. So a lot of y'all come here and become a sucker. No one told y'all to come here and go against the Black Americans agenda. See what I'm
You
saying?
came from there too, dummy.
No one told you that. See what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being African. There's nothing wrong with being Caribbean. But there is something wrong with being a suck ass nigga, a sorry ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm not. Oh, that's Rohan? Oh, yeah, like you. You see how you hopping and begging another man to hop on the panel?
Fuck
Nigga,
my dick, bitch.
that's what you call being a bitch ass nigga. Right. There we go. Anyways, Louis. Talk to me. How you doing, sir, man?
Hey, baby.
How you doing, man?
What you doing? The only thing I want to come up here and say, you fan as hell, baby. Your skin going. That's all you is, nigga.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Anyways, Q. Talk to me, Q. What's going on?
Hi, you guys.
How you doing, man?
I agree with what you were saying. I've experienced it. I've seen it. They do click up. I do want to know though, since you are bi ethnic, right? Why do you think they click up when they're here in the United States versus why don't they stick together when they're in their home country, or do they stick together in their home country
Great point.
and they just don't have a lot of resources there. So they're more so in survival mode there. I would like to kind of get a little bit more insight on that.
That's a great question. And the answer is they don't have a culture of sticking together. This whole facade of them coming to America and sticking together only happens here. They only do it here because they want proximity to whiteness. Because the opposite of proximity to whiteness is being black. And everybody wants to be a nigga till it's time to be in, but nobody wants to be a nigga. So in their mind, when they're coming over here, they're saying, I'm not a nigga. I can't be one. I can't afford to be one. I came here for opportunities. And they know their Jamaican fellow, their Jamaican neighbor, or their Haitian neighbor, their Haitian cousin, they all think alike. Listen, we have to be a good nigga. They're of the coon class. So a lot of Caribbeans, a lot of immigrants, they're of the coon class. See what I'm saying? So in their minds, they're saying, we're okay with white supremacy. We're okay with it. See what I'm saying? Because remember, they're coming to a land that's full of white people. They have an island that's full of niggas or dark-skinned people. Why would you leave a place that you like to big up and wave around the flag that's majority you to come here? And the only answer is because you want proximity to whiteness. In your mind, go ahead.
They also YT apologists too. Add that in there.
Right, you know what I'm saying? They're very weak when it comes to white people. They don't look at them in their eyes. They're very polite around them. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who's telling white folks, man, we're all together. We all, man, me and you, we're the same. They're the ones who do that. A lot of them have a lot of white friends when they go to universities. The girls have no problem with dating white. Like they don't see.
Yeah, I've
nothing
seen
wrong.
like some people like they would definitely they would date a white. Like I had somebody who I was friends with. She was Haitian. She would date a white guy before she dated a Black American. And I remember she making statements like, "Oh, black men ain't shit."
Right, exactly.
And I was like, your godson is gonna grow up to be a black man. Your brothers are gonna grow up to be black men. Like, and I come from I had both my parents in my life. My dad was I wouldn't say he was the greatest Black man, but he definitely taught me some good morals and values within our foundation to not, like, I don't speak down or talk down a Black man. My dad is a good Black man, you know, and he has flaws. However, I don't take what he's shown me and deflect that on everyone in our group of people, our ethnic group, you know,
Right.
or
Right.
just within a race of people, period.
Right.
So
No, most definitely. And then if you were to listen closely, a lot of their same rhetorics that they have, a lot of Caribbeans and Africans, is the same rhetorics white supremacy has been spewing onto us. So there's a relationship. They have a I call it, they have a contract with white supremacy, whether they know it or not. They had to immigrate into this country, go into the interview rooms. They had to be interviewed by white people. They had to take a test. They had to take whatever programming they have, and they now have to abide by that. They don't want to lose their contract. See what I'm saying? So they click up, they behave, they be what we call a good nigga. See what I'm saying? They could be poor, but they're still gonna be a good nigga. And their whole agenda is to make sure they stay away from Black Americans. Because remember, they didn't come here to be niggas. They came here for benefits, not to be niggas, for benefits. So that's why we see a lot of these disparities and a lot of this hidden animosity against us. Anyways, thank you, man. Let me get Scared. Scared want to respond.
thank you.
Go ahead, Scared.
Yeah.